Hello, RPG Limit Break and Final Fantasy fans. Tonight we have the semi-finals game 1 of 3 and 256 versus NUKE Kids on the Block. I'm Fiend, and joining to me tonight is Hate. How are you doing tonight, Hate?
I am doing pretty good. I'm pretty hyped for this race after having seen the previous sets between these folks. Well, not between these specific teams, but of the specific teams.
Very interesting set of flags. If we tried to talk about everything that was randomized, I think we would probably be here all night. Now, it'd be easier to say what's not randomized, but for those of us, or for those who didn't watch prior races, it is entrance randomization, which means they can enter into almost anywhere on the map, and they're not going to know where it's going to lead. We have blessed items, we have blessed cursed items, we have blessed classes. There's a lot to go over. I know, Hate, you took a look at it. You probably would be better going over some of this stuff than I would be.
Yeah, so the blessings we got for the classes, the fighters got 15 vitality additional, the thieves got 20 M-Death in addition to the other thief fix flag, which is giving them an additional 100 agility, so thieves are real good at running right now. Black Belt can wear fighter armor, which could be pretty mean, actually, if anybody goes that Black Belt route. Red Mage has plus 10 luck, the White Mage has plus 15 agility, and the Black Mage has Black Belt vitality, so Black Mage gonna get chunky. And with the parties, they've got a forced none, because you gotta start with a party of 3 in these flags, and one forced character who, in this case, was a Black Mage.
Well, we'll be hoping for some good magic, some early sweepers then, or they will be. Chat may not be. They may want to see something a little more evil. Something of note is that Nun character does not benefit them as far as experience goes, because dead characters and Nuns earn experience with this flag set, if I'm correct on that.
Yep, indeed you are. In this flag set, there is no solo grind. Alright, and it looks like we are off, and Deadpool's immediately running up to Corneria Castle and finding the dwarves have taken it over.
And finding a good chunk of gold there, that's a pretty good start for pretty well purchasing whatever you want, I'd say.
Yep, and it looks like they started with a Quad X stick as well. That's, we've seen that put in some work. If you are wondering what I'm talking about with that, check out last night's race. That was a good one.
Quad X stick and Fire 3 as a sweeper, so they're not hurting early on. So if you were hoping for a evil early start, well, maybe, but, you know, Quad X, Fire 3, I think they can manage.
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty safe there.
Looks like houses rolled a little bit high there, but...
Oh no, only 694. Houses are really actually pretty cheap, and the fact that they actually have heals available in Corneria, man. Okay, Danny rolled this seed, and she rolled them fairly kind so far.
Yeah, we'll wait to see, you know, Medusas or spiders, or is it spiders that is their famous Danny thing? I don't remember.
Yes, she is Our Lady of the Nuclear Spiders. I'm hoping.
So it looks like Luffy is searching around, finds a gray imp looking to make use of that sweeper, but only finds one.
Well, you know, it's a safety thing. Sometimes you want to do a little bit of an imp grind to get some stuff here. Looks like Deadpulse was... I'm not sure where he was at. I thought he was heading towards Matoya's, but the colors don't suggest that.
Did you see what just happened to Deadpulse there?
Yeah, he was at... Oh, sweet Christmas!
That start is a little bit too free.
Great googly moogly. Alright, so yeah, Cardia Treasury with Masamune at Matoya's house. And there's Melmond. Looked like Melmond was hiding at Elflin Castle, and Elflin itself had Matoya's cave.
Now, to mention that the runners are running co-op tonight, so if the knowledge should be passed that where the Masa is from from Deadpulse to Devious, so we should see him pick that up here shortly.
And it looks like Shumbabi has found Provoca, which, based off of the color scheme, that gray color indicates that it's probably at Temple of Fiends. Because you get that gray when it's Temple of Fiends or Deals or Ice Cave.
And we have Deadpulse in what looks to be Waterfall, and Nuke or Shumbabi's taking on the Pirates, which actually could have Nuke or anything evil tonight, because we do have the unsafe Pirates flag on.
And it looks like Shum, maybe a little bit of delay on Shum's stream, but on Luffy's screen, we saw that Shumbabi got the canoe from those pirates.
That is what, French vanilla?
I'd say that, you know, since we started with the boat, somebody, you know, basically robbed Bicky of the boat and said, hey, look, we're leaving you with this dinghy. That's all you get. And then the Light Warriors just go and beat him up and take the dinghy too.
He doesn't, you know, he's a pirate. He doesn't need any kind of seafaring vessel.
Yeah. You don't get anything that goes on water.
And there's a lot going on, but looks like Luffy does get out of that mummy fight. He does take a one character death, gets away from the Mud Golem too, so he's getting pretty fortunate. Maybe not as fortunate as Deadpulse there. I didn't see what happened to him. I can't tell if he wiped or if he found a good grind.
I'm not sure either. I know that I did see him get torn apart by something on the sea. So I don't know if he's trying to burn off encounters or just check the encounter table or what. Ooh, mages and fighters got him, huh? Thank you for that one, Butter. You?
I know I saw a green dragon on someone's screen. I don't know if that would be possibly those levels even with the Masa, but it depends on how they rolled. And that we're at, what is it, 250 for the enemies possible? Life.
Yeah, the, unrunnable mages and fighters. Ooh. Oh, and mages with fire too, and that's the spike tile. Oh man, fire 2 and heat. Yeah, so the mages are just like, okay, we're gonna cook you real quick.
Not a tile you want to see at least for another couple levels.
Yeah, that would explain why Luffy was hanging out in the doorway waiting for the robot to come on by so he could talk to him, and he decided to risk it, and he paid. Horribly and painfully. But looks like Devious has probably gotten through and likely picked up his canoe as well, since he's walking away from Temple of Fiends.
Did we see what the items were from Waterfall?
I do not believe we have yet, because that Mage and Fire tile keeps playing dirty.
So he's actually trying to do the, wait for the robot to come over to glitch through that tile, correct?
Not so much glitch, but yeah, he's waiting for the robot to wander on over so he doesn't have to risk going into there. But he decides to risk it anyways, and he's hoping and praying he gon' die. Waterfall is mean. Hey, and it looks like Devious is maybe in the Dwarf Cave, and it looks like he has found TFC floor, I think. Whereas Deadpulse has gone to Melmond and found the Agama floor.
Which is the volcano's not incentivized tonight, is that correct?
That is correct, but we do have 3 loose items.
Ah. That is a lot of chest checking then tonight.
Yep. A lot of chest checking, and there's going to be a lot of notes being taken by these 2 teams, because the information sharing is of utmost importance in this race.
Hopefully there's note taking.
There better bloody well be note taking, otherwise they not going to be able to find anything for anything.
Speaking of note taking, our tracker tonight is Danny, and our restreamer tonight is Dark Moon EX. So obviously, thank you to the crew that's actually doing the work while we just get to sit here and talk.
Yep. And it looks like Shum has found Gaia somewhere. I didn't see where he's at. Whereas Devious color looks like it says Marsh Cave has found Q Block.
Which fiend do you think we'll run into first tonight?
I'm open for a carry. Or not a carry, but a Kraken. Yeah, one of those K ones.
Kraken would be my choice for first just rude one.
Yeah.
With something that you really want behind it.
Okay, and it looks like Devious was at Northwest Castle.
Now, in a situation like this, are you having someone do overworld exploration and someone do dungeon diving, or how would you approach this?
For me, the way my partner and I handled it is that we both would kind of just immediately scatter to the winds and go to different locations to check for things. I would generally try to get down through as much of dungeons as I could, because I tended to do a lot of suicide runs just to get the information, whereas he was the useful one and got stuff done.
Now, something that I didn't realize, I wasn't too familiar with the flag set before tonight. Both runners have to finish before the done can take place, so there's no one person grinding, getting their levels in, and the other person just collecting information. They both have to finish to get that done in.
Correct, but it can be viable to have one partner powering up and getting ready to just tear through everything, whilst one person does the exploration. Because, you know, like, if you find an early grind tile that you can take that doesn't, say, turn your light warriors into a crispy pile of light warrior meat, I'm looking at you, mages and fighters, then you can just have one person, you know, get some levels, whilst the other one explores and looks around like, okay, hey, this is where, like, I found a fiend, this is where they're at. And then the powerful person swings in and takes them out.
Is that a second mass? Yeah, it is a second mass mutant, and then there's the guaranteed mass as well.
Sweet Christmas.
We're looking at 3 masses in this scene.
Wow. Like, I played Seeds with, you know, the previous round's flag sets where I got, like, 5 ribbons. That was awesome. This is the most mosses I've seen out of a single seed so far. I mean, randomized treasures, it's gonna happen, but sweet Christmas. And yeah, Chadbert, there have been 2 loose mosses found. One of them on Earth 2, one of them in a Cardia treasury. And of course,
we're still waiting on the evil to show up. We're expecting it at some point, but it's getting less and less likely with the stuff that they've been finding.
Yeah, but you know, Toph are gonna Toph.
I guess Floater could be locked in some horrible area and be required.
Yeah, it could. That makes me happy. Though they've already got the canoes, so yeah, that does make the floater a little less required. The only thing that the floater will open up for him at this point are the 4 Cardia islands that, well, aren't on the double island.
Is the desert, or yeah, the Ryokan port is turned off, correct?
That is correct. There is no Ryokan desert port, but you know, they've got the canoe, so they're kosher for that. Alright, and looks like Deadpool's found another Cardia treasury, found the one that normally lives on the forest island. And this one doesn't look like it's paying out quite as well. I mean, there was, you know, flame armor, ice shield, which that's a great combo to find, and a pro ring, but it's, you know, nothing to write home about. Whereas Shum is pulling up to the room where the second Moss is at.
Now, let's see, do both teams have knowledge of both bosses? I couldn't tell on that.
Yes, they do.
And just I say that, Shum pulls up his inventory, and sure enough.
Yep. And yeah, actually, as pointed out by Butter and you in chat, the black belt, having that fighter armor, can strap on that flame armor and that ice shield. Because, you know, why not make it more murdery? Though, we do have the MDef... we do have the MDef switched around, so instead of a 4-in-1 growth for the Black Belt and Master, it is 3 for Black Belt and 4 for the Master. So it does incentivize promotion. But
the fix, right? In quotes, air quotes.
Yeah. The fix that, you know, makes it so promotion is not actually actively disincentivized. All right.
Yes, but with Bahamut, let's see, Bahamut's required, but he may not necessarily have the promotion item. Is that correct? Because the promoted characters are behind the.
Yeah. I mean, if they find the tail and find Bahamut they can promote, they're gonna have to fight for that promotion though, because Bahamut's sick of just handing out the goods. He's like, no, you want it, you gotta take it from me, and he's no slouch. He's got about the stats of Tiamat 1, though if you kill him, you get about half of Warmech's worth of experience.
Speaking of Warmech, probably won't be seeing that fight tonight since he is patrolling, but you never know.
Yeah, someone might get cheeky and decide to take a swing at him. Maybe check and see what Warmech has in the way of scripts to try and determine what the bosses won't have. I really hope somebody takes a swing at Warmech and all Warmech does is punch, because I want to see some nasty toe for bosses tonight. Hi, I'm evil.
It's the double dragon, so you're hoping for double the fun there if you get evil bosses.
I am hoping for a nasty Tiamat and a horrible carry. Like, I want to see Carrie running with, you know, six stars worth of hits, and, you know, let's see a nuke, a crack, and all the 3 spells that you can handle. And I want to see Tiamat running with, you know, crack and nuclear and nuke and cure 4.
Oh, you gotta have a fast carry too.
Yeah.
That 10 or 12 hits come out.
Oh, that'd be beautiful. But hey, it looks like Luffy has got enough stuff that he's been able to survive the mages and is working on taking them down slowly but surely. Whereas Devious has found our first ribbon hiding at Earth 4 and the slab at Earth 4 at Crescent Lake. That's it.
And Titan's Trove doesn't have anything tonight.
Yeah. But on the other hand, they don't have to feed the Titan because they found the back entrance. Apparently the Titan just got confused and put his back door at the front door. We don't know where his front door's at, though.
I haven't really seen any real attempts at grinding, so I'm assuming they're still looking for a good grind tile that's not 5 layers deep in a dungeon.
Yeah, one of the things you kind of would hope for with this would be finding the Bridge of Destiny right off of the floor, so you can, like, or right out of an entrance, so you can, you know, do a save and then check and see what's there. Finding Sky 3 would also work, though. Ooh, Spectres and Tigers with Cremate, though. That's, whilst it's not the worst, it's definitely not good for them.
Is that the eye? Are there eyes on that floor?
Yeah, I think you can run into occasional eyes. Hey, and looks like they picked up a Fog 2 shirt, which I don't know if that's black or white, because, you know, the only way to tell is to either try and equip it on somebody or to check the stats. And there is Mermaids. Let's see what they've got there. Bunch of cash. Whereas Shumbobby is rolling through Sharknado, checking things out there. And Luffy has snagged his second Masa and is feverishly trying to run it out.
So Danny typing notes over here. Right now, the only key items we have is Bicky with Canoe and Earth Floor 4 with Slab.
Yeah, well, and the, Opal Cheerio and the 2 Masas and a ribbon. Though none of the others were incentivized that I'm aware of. Hey, and there's the Adamant on Sky 3. And a gold 2 and a ruse stick on Sky 3. Oh my goodness.
The ribbon was incentivized, but that could have been a loose ribbon as well, correct? They don't know if that was the incentive ribbon.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the incentive ribbon. I couldn't tell if they paused or not. And looks like Devious is making use of one of the Fun Percent flags where the Titan eats random things. In this instance, the Titan eats drinks. Titan want tequila. Now, I'm not sure if it's wise to give a Titan tequila, but I know it's not smart to tell him you have the tequila and not give it to him.
I mean, one bottle is not even a shot for him, right?
Well, he may just also want it for the glass, too. And Chadbro pointing out that the ribbon did not have the slowdown, so that was not the incentivized ribbon.
Aha. Chat's paying attention.
Yeah. Chat's got a sharp eye, and looks like Luffy has gone and found Bahamut hiding at Castle Ordeals today, right behind Sky 1, or Earth 1.
Vampire surviving a Flame 3 and giving Shumbobby the business, but Shumbobby does make it through with one character.
Yeah, and then resets out because he doesn't have the rod, and, well, rod lock, yo.
There is another key item in the Adamant.
Hey, speak of the rod, Luffy just found it just in time for Shum to go back in there. Oh, and it looks like Shum has also found Sky 3 and is hoping to get away from these angry vampires before they turn him into a pile of goo. Nope, pile of goo. But at least he's got the, rod, or had the rod.
He has the knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah, stun bonk, that's, well, vendor cash.
Have we found any towns? I know deep dungeons are on.
They have found Melmond and they found Provoca. I don't think I've seen them find anything. Oh, and Elfland Castle, but that barely counts.
Okay, I'm checking the notes. Danny's notes here, I can... yeah, Elfland Castle's 1 floor deep, so that's not very deep at all.
Devious running back to Corneria to lick his wounds, because, well, that's a place you actually can do it. It's one of the few safe and easy places. Generally, it's the only safe entrance that you get out the start here. Alright, it looks like Shum finding that Adamant and that ruse stick.
Did we see a wandering Warmac on Luffy? Luffy? I'm gonna say it wrong every time too.
That's fine. You can just change however you say it each time. Just really keep guessing.
It's called DB.
And I didn't see a wandering Warmac there, but I also have not been paying super amounts of attention to that specific quadrant because I see that screen pop up. Oh. And he's found the marsh split there, too.
That's interesting.
Let's see this go down like 4 more floors and go to C split.
Yeah, I was gonna say it needs to go to another split.
Come on. Let's see that like a couple of more floors and then another split. Come on.
And spiders with nuke would be awesome. I'm not saying that's what they have. That would be great.
So instead, we find Tiamat at Marsh Top Split. Actually, I rather... I don't have any hatred towards any of these runners. I just, as a commentator, like interesting races. Yeah. And it looked like, I think that was probably a black wizard behind Tiamat, so we know one of the things.
And Ghost doing ghost things on devious RNG there, hitting for 200, 300.
Yeah. Ghosts always hit like trucks. Oh, and it looks like the fighters rolled higher than 300 hit points, because Luffy tried to use a Quad X stick on one of them, and it failed. So no easy fighter kills tonight. Oh yeah, I forgot they found Gaia somewhere too. I'm not sure where Gaia is though, because once again I missed where Devious went into.
Yeah, I missed it too. We were with 4 screens and everything going on.
The colors don't quite look right for Gaia hiding at Gaia. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, level 8 exit. Level 8 Brack. Oh, okay.
Be bracking the Kraken.
That does make up for a bit of things, and it looks like Cardia Double Bottom is where the Titan moved his front door to for some weird reason. So hey, if you really wanted to, you could take the Titan wormhole trip from the Cardias back to the Melmond continent, which, yay?
The key item incentive that doesn't exist?
Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna go leave my boat somewhere entirely different.
Oh, of note, Speedboat is on tonight, so you know if you see the runners like doing weird things, it's probably because they're not quite used to this.
Speedboat, best boat.
Who needs an airship when you have a speedboat?
Well,
Everybody.
Yeah, airship's still good because, you know, no encounters, but, you know, speedboat, it moves at the same speed as the airship. Oh, hey! And apparently Smithy McBeardsmith forged an adamantine bottle for a fairy he had laying about somewhere.
I think he just gave us a flask and the fairy, you know, was in it.
That's it, he gave us a flask of absinthe, because, you know, it's commonly known as the Green Fairy.
Hey, perfect.
Now, where he got the absinthe, I ain't gonna ask. And it looks like Shum just found another Quad X stick.
You know, if you have 1, you have 3. Those fighters aren't going down to it, so right now it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Ooh, lobsters.
Eyes rolled 200 health.
And lobsters rolled trance. That's kind of disgusting, because, yeah.
Is trance the stun or the stone?
That's the stun.
So they just need the lamp spell.
Oh, hey, alright, so it looks like Gaia was at Dwarf Cave. Alright, good to know now. And Devious is gonna pop that bottle and go check and see what the hallucination he sees as a fairy gives him. That is my headcanon now.
That is now lore.
He's got a bottle and he's got tequila, yeah.
An empty bottle, yeah.
Hey, he found a rat's tail. He got really tipsy and then just found a rat's tail lying about.
It's not the worm.
But they do know where Bahamut is, so they can go get their promotion on if they want to risk it. Oh, and it looks like, according to our notes, thank you very much, Danny, that there was a crown found in Ice Cave. So Shumbabi has been wandering around the ice loop and found the crown. Good to know. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that is a spike tile, though.
I didn't see how deep that was. That's blue dragons on,
Blue dragons in Marsh Bottom. And it looks like the robot gave us a Bane Sword -1. It's not bad, actually.
What is that, 1 in 16 for Kraken 1 instead of 1 in 4?
Something like that. Hey, and Shum finding a ribbon in the 6-pack of ice. Luffy doing the smart thing and checking all of those locked rooms, which I don't know if you've noticed or not, but they don't have the key yet. But he's still checking the locked rooms.
That is something, if Danny wouldn't have mentioned to me that was on, I would have been like, what is going on?
Yeah, that is one of the flags which was, it's still technically on the beta site, or on the beta tab, thief lockpicking. It's a slider where you can choose, alright, when a thief hits this level, he's figured out how to jimmy doors, so he can just go up to any locked door and go pop, and walk right on through. Makes it real nice.
Makes it less embarrassing when you go to Topher and don't have the Mystic Key.
Yeah, pretty much. And with this flag set, it's set to level 10, so, you know, oh my god.
4 Agam, is that a spike tile?
That is a spike tile.
Are they less than 300?
I have no idea, but
probably not.
Alright, so it looks like that was at Marsh Double Top, which would explain the bluish color he had there. And Ice was hiding at Gaia.
Well, we have Quad X at level 2. I'm sure they're happy to see that. Not.
Yeah. Oh boy, thanks for the spell. We have 6 sticks of already. And Corneria Castle was hiding at the waterfall. And yep, JLo, they found an Agama tile. 4 Agamas. And yeah, VT Arxelis, that's a fairly succinct description of the seat so far.
And I don't know what time we're at, because I don't think we have the timers up, but we're seeing the pirate fight a little later than you normally would. But that's because Deadpulse knows they're only hiding the canoe.
Yeah, he's probably just doing this for kicks and giggles, I don't know. Ducked in to get some spells, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna kill the pirates, because why not?
Would have been funny if they had Nuke, because he didn't fire 3 of them.
Yeah, that would have been good.
And I don't know that he saved either.
Alright, so it looks like Shum has found Sarda, who is giving out an herb just in time for Luffy to wait for it to propagate and then turn it in. That is some really good teamwork there. Ooh, Sleepy Prince had the floater.
Oh man, so we're off in the air soon enough.
And I guess Devious and Deadpulse didn't have the canoe until just now.
Oh wow.
Though they are using that Gershark tile to grind on. That's a pretty good one to find.
So it looks like they have just over 300 hit points.
That's not too bad for them. And VTX Arxelis, this was a Danny seed, and you know, I've said this before in this tournament, you know, sometimes she does roll some kind seeds, because not all of the evil can always be in the seeds. You know, sometimes the goodness has to come out.
It's because she's still in it.
Yeah.
You gotta save your evil for when, you know, you're not in it anymore. No one can say, oh, you gave them the bad seed.
Yep. And it looks like Deadpulse has just pulled the rod, I believe, or will be pulling the rod, because he was just at the chest right next to it, so I'm relatively certain he's grabbed it. Alright, and having already checked ordeals, I fully agree with Shum zipping on over to get his airship right now.
Yeah, less encounters, maybe check some of the airship lock spots and hope your opponent hasn't found it 30 minutes ago, which is always what it runs through my head whenever I get the airship anywhere.
Yep. Oh, and it looks like Deadpulse might be taking a swing at Bahamut. Let's see
hopefully he remembers that flag is on.
Oh yeah, and I have no doubt that he remembers. Ooh, 2 Masa swings. So far, Bahamut's taken 6 hits for 460. And busting out the damage poison, melting that black belt. And a cremate, weaken up the knight, or the ninja. Thief, not promoted yet.
He would have been a ninja, but he failed to pass the test.
Yep. Alright. And hey, give the old lady her crystal back, and she gives you her old scuba gear. Matoya giving out Oxyale. Now they just gotta find Onrak, and they can check that location. Level 2 life, level 2 heal 3. Man, that's really actually quite kind. I mean, yeah, we saw level 8 exit, and that you hate to see, and the level 8 brack it's definitely not something you're gonna relish seeing either.
We got Cat Claw for, when that black mage promotes.
Alright, well, Shumbabi at least carbonated bubbles, validating the seed there, but Luffy is a villain and kept the Hooray Dwarf alive and suffering in his one-word eternal hell. Because, I mean, really, all you can do is just say hooray. He can express nothing but pain.
If you have the correct flags on, he can say a lot more than that.
Well, yeah, because, that's his curse. He can't say anything but hooray until he's ready to die, or until he is almost dead.
That is our fun flags, by the way, but I am a firm believer in if I can see something other than hooray and get rid of something in my way, then why not?
Yeah, I'm a firm believer of, spare the Hooray Dwarf. Kill him. Spare him from the pain that he has from only being able to say a single word.
I am error.
Pretty much. Oh, hey, we got a ruined Elfland hiding at the volcano. Let's see what we got spell-wise.
That is another flag I haven't personally played, was the random vampire attack town.
Yeah, so it looks like we saw Saber and Temper and Wall and Ruse at at level 3. That's not too bad spells there.
Got Wall if we don't get 4 ribbons.
Level 4 Fade. In a place that the red mage can learn it. And level 4 Zap, I guess, for the black wizard. I think what was going on with there was that Deadpulse was pausing and waiting for the crown to propagate over just in case he got eaten by the spike tile. He didn't want to risk losing it.
And we saw an incentive item on Luffy's side, but it was just the bridge.
It's a troll bridge. For those of you unfamiliar, the reason I call it the troll bridge, the bridge, it acts like an incentive item when you pick it up out of a chest, but it does not actually count as an incentive item. So if you're, relatively new to FFR and you're going through a seed and you're like, okay, I've got the bridge out of here, that's the incentive item for this dungeon, and then you bail out of a dungeon, you're gonna miss a thing. Yes, I am speaking from personal experience. Grumble, 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 grumble.
That's as bad as me defeating the pirates and not talking to Bicky.
Oh, getting Bickied is it's a rite of passage.
5 hours later.
Oh. Yeah, right, and it looks like Shum has found that other ribbon that hides on Earth floor and is going to be finding the slab, I believe, that was here. Yes. Luffy actually checking TFC, that friendly chest. And I don't think he found anything decent there.
When you can just walk through the door, why not?
Yep. And Devious has found Ordeals hiding at the ice cave. I bet Deadpulse is kind of sad that he didn't find that early, because, you know, it's Deadpulse's favorite place to go real early.
And, yeah, Butter, I might have done that as well. It was mentioned in chat about forgetting to talk to the sages. Yeah, that's can be done.
Yeah.
You don't always have the free sage item either, depending on what the flags are set to, so...
And ladies and gentlemen, we have ribbon number 3 hiding at the Ordeals linked chest.
Now, was there the delay on that? I couldn't tell.
I do not believe so.
So is that 3 loose ribbons?
3 loose ribbons, 2 loose Massas, a guaranteed endgame Massa. Oh boy.
You could have a 3 Massa, 4 ribbon seed.
Yeah. I mean, we've seen, you know, a few 5 Katana seeds. Now, that being said, the last 5 Katana seed I saw was all Katanas -3. And Devious having to try and slam his way through this room without warp, because we haven't seen warp yet. And he got through. Now to see if he can just, you know, survive to get through the rest of the stuff in Ordeals.
Have we seen warp?
Nope.
So he is gonna have to do the pillar maze without the benefit of resetting.
Yeah, it looks like he got through it, and hopefully he made notes of it, because you can bet that Deadpulse is going to want to come in and grab that ribbon as well. Alright, and where are you going, Shoom? Taking to the sky to go to, back to Corneria to res and restock.
There's 2 sharks in the spike tile, not a issue. The nightmares that are normally there tend to be a little bit more challenging than 2 sharks.
Yeah. Well, finding some zombie Ds, checking to see how thick they are, getting some garbage rolls on those fire 3s, unfortunately. Oh man. It's kind of a shame that they aren't in reversed positions right now, because those Germadeuses would be going down like nothing to all those fire 3s. Yeah, right, and it looks like Luffy has stumbled into Ice Cave.
And we've started a thing in chat of your worst randomizer mistakes.
Yep, and it looks like Shoom has found the Sky 2, you know, the asterisk floor, which leads to less than greater than. And rather than keep going through that, he's like, I'm gonna go check the other entrances first and hope for something that comes up quick. And finds Lich! Our second Fiend sighting, but I think probably our first Fiend fight. Guarding a ninja. That's a beautiful sight to see.
I mean, it's, can you get rid of, you can't get rid of the nun, this flag set, can you?
Oh yeah, you can overwrite the nun.
Oh, you can, okay.
And it looks like Devious also found the Vorpal -2 in Ordeals. And one of those 2 looked like it was probably incentivized, because there was enough of a pause there for it.
Yeah, that ribbon looked to be incentivized. Unless he just, you know, was sitting there. We got lag,
Yeah, Ordeals looks to be a pretty wonderful place. And yeah, I remember when you did that, Chad. You know, beat up Garland and walk out. Yeah, Sarah, you can make your own way home.
That's Dragon Warrior strats right there.
Honestly, she deserves it. How many times you talk to her and she just bamps on out? Even if you know where Corneria Castle is, she's just like, peace out, fools! Yeah, it looks like that Vorpal is incentivized based off of the amount of pausing that was on Luffy's screen. And Katana rolled -2. Oh, and that is a horrible spike tile. Unrunnable Argoyles. Not because they're dangerous.
You commentators curse.
No, I saw it pop up, and it's just like, oh man, unrunnable Argoyles are just annoying. Alright, we've got Shum going after Lich again, busting out some Fire 3s, tossing out some Ruse on the, I think on the Black Belt there. Black Belt swings 3 hits, and I didn't see the damage. Thief swings 4 hits, 153. Fire 3 comes out and doing 96, because why should it not low roll? Come on now. And,
who's gonna finish first, Lich Fight or Argoyle? Looks like Argoyle.
I think actually Lich finished just a little bit quicker than Argoyle Fight.
You're right.
Alright, and at 4320, we have our first orb lit by NUKE Kids on the block. Now, the really good news about that is now they have a plus 100% EXP and gold modifier. So they're getting double the money, double the XP. Each orb that you light, that's another 100 added on. So yeah, this is going to accelerate things for them.
And on 3 and 256 side, they now know where the floater is, so expect to see them in the air shortly.
Yep. And now it looks like Shum is going to go park and wander on over to Ordeals to try and beat up a dragon again.
Got Devious trying to take out this pack of vampires with one wizard vampire. He does make it through thanks to Fire 3. Gets a good chunk of experience.
Luffy has found Crescent Lake, and Luffy has found our vendor item in the Chime for 17k. Which, given that he only has 30k, I'm kind of wondering if he's gonna save scum this. Nope, old man giving you some explosives too.
Now, how does that work with shared item if he does that?
So the way it would work if he chose to save scum it would be you save, then you purchase the item, you wait for it to propagate, then you reset, and because it's propagated to the server and to your co-op partner, it will then come right back to you. Ooh, level 6 fast, level 6 lock 2. Those are less than pleasant to see for those levels.
Yeah, and you don't want fast lock 2 necessarily on the same slot either.
Yep.
And Chad Bird, I thought I saw the same thing with the Ribbon and Vorpal.
Yeah, that very well may have been double incentive there, because, you know, one loose and one not loose. Alright, and it looks like Shum Bobby either put that ninja up front or successfully murdered a dragon and got his promotion. And he successfully murdered a dragon and got his promotion. I think he's not even hit the level 15 mark yet, so he's going to be able to get the spells nice and easy. And yeah, there goes Luffy with the save scum. That's a smart play to do when you have like 30k and the vendor item costs, 20. Oh! Finding Toph at the 46-minute mark, hiding at Sarda's cave.
Always good to know where that's at, and we had a sandwich down on Shumbabi's side, but I couldn't tell if that was off the reset or not.
I don't think that was off the reset.
Given the fact that he's just leaving, I would say that is correct.
But we do see a Lich fight on Devious's side as well, and he is working on killing that carpet to pick up his ninja.
And given Lich the respect that he truly does deserve on this, with having potentially, like 2,400 health or something?
Lich 2 might have about that much. Lich 1 is, core, I want to say default is 500, and it's 250 to 350.
Okay.
And as JLo points out in chat, yeah, since Toph is at Sarda's cave, airship is required because you can't get there sans airship. Alright, looks like Shroom has found Onrak. Out of the C-split from Cardia Swamp. Thank you for keeping the notes up to date there, Danny. Because I didn't... Oh, my goodness, and looks like just shortened the Sea Shrine, and it's just, alright, here's Kraken.
Well, that's one way to get to him.
Yep. Wonder if Shroom's gonna go take a swing at it. I mean, he's got, you know, he's got the ruse sticks, he's got the stabbing implements. So, you know, it may very well be a thing. And it looks like Devious is following right up there. Except he's hitting the left C-split first. Oh, wait, no, left is the Onrak one. Oh, man. And Deadpool's finding Crescent Lake, about to get his vendor item. Though he's got enough money, so I'm not sure he's going to be safe coming out of it. And Shroom finding out that the lobsters have a side gig as house DJs. Just putting all the trance on.
Telling you, man, lamp strats.
Yeah, as long as the people with lamp don't end up getting tranced.
At least it has actual use with this flag.
Yep. Alright, there is the explosives, 4, 3, and 256, as well as the chime. Looks like Luffy's probably going to go in, pick up spells for his... Oh, he's going to pick up the rest of his team first. Probably pick up spells for his ninja. Then maybe go turn in a TNT. I don't know.
Have we seen a TNT tournament?
I do not believe we have yet.
Doesn't look like it.
Yeah, so I guess he's just going to fade the TNT turn-in, because I don't know why. Because pixies. Or maybe he's confused about where the dwarves are.
So, running over Danny's notes here, we got Biggie with Canoe, Earth Floor 4 had Slab, Sky 3 had Adamant, Mermaids have Ruby, Mirage 1 had the Rod, Blacksmith had the Bottle, Fairy had the Tail, Ice Cave had the Crown, Robot had the Bane Sword -1, King with the Crystal, Sarda with the Herb, Prince with the Floater, Mator with Oxyale, and then potentially 2 incentive items in Ice with Vorpal 2 and Ribbon, Sage with TNT, and vendor item is Chime at Crescent.
Yeah. And they do have the rod, so maybe they're actually going to go break through that rod lock and take a look and see what's there. Because Luffy's in there right now, finding the luscious goodness that is Sky 3 and, you know, looting everything out of there again.
And of note, normally we would need 2 items, but tonight we only really need the 1 item. So with the lock-picking skill on the thief, we still need the loot, or whatever it's called if they have the fun flags on.
Ooh, and Astos had the cube, so you beat up the old king and you take his Rubik's Cube and you laugh in his face. Or maybe that's just me who laughs at him after I've stomped him into dirt. I don't have spite problems.
Never wiped Astos in my life.
No, I don't relish beating him into a pulp because of, you know, how he was in the vanilla game when I was a kid. No, never. That's definitely not me.
So is it TNT to cube, or is it TNT to loot or key?
Well, they just got the cube out of Astos. I'm thinking it's probably going to be TNT to loot. Or maybe TNT to Xcal, but we're going to see that real soon here. Survey says, no, that's the wall. Alright, TNT to loot. And may as well roll the Dwarf Armory while you're here. Another Katana, Stop +3 sword, pocket change, garbage sword, pocket change. Yeah, okay, so a Katana which rolled down and then garbage. But hey, at least we know that Narek has the loot, or triangle in Luffy's case. That is due to the multi-instrumentalist Sarah flag.
And we're just in Fiend Hunt mode now, right?
Yeah, they've seen Kraken, they've seen Tia, and when I say they, I mean both teams, because I don't remember who's seen what, honestly. Carrie is still hidden, but I don't believe we have seen behind the Q block yet. And, well, we haven't seen Mirage yet, but now we're going to see. Well, never mind.
Oh, well. See, I would have went the other way, because even knowing which flag it was on, with the flipped dungeon, I still would have went the other way.
Oh, and JLo, thank you for pointing out that Deadpulse had seen Carrie. I was not paying attention to that quadrant of my screen. Yes. So yeah, it is hunt, then grind and go.
So Carrie was a speed bump tonight, it looked like, unless he reset out and she wasn't a speed bump.
I think he got bounced out.
I take it as Ninja must have went down. I was trying to figure out what would have happened that would have caused him to reset that quick.
Yeah, I think his Ninja probably got bodied. That is one thing about the Ninjas, is whilst they do have the improved agility, which means they can hit that evade cap real quick, if they get hit, they do suffer horribly. Because, yeah, they're not exactly the meatiest of things.
And Carrie is. Was that 7 hits for 752?
I think so, and I just now noticed on DBS's screen they did kill Tia, because they've got the air orb lit already. I guess I blinked and I missed that whenever that was, so yeah, they're...
And Carrie goes down at the 54-minute mark, or around 54:30.
Alright. Looks like Devious might be going up for Carrie again. Either that or I was looking and saw the wrong orb.
Devious is going for Tia.
Or yeah, Tia, not Carrie. Yeah, because that's... Trying to tell which orb that is. I think that's the air orb he's got lit, but... I don't know. We'll see here. Yeah, trying to brain right now, not going so great apparently.
It's late somewhere. Could be late for you, depending on where you're at.
Oh no, I'm West Coast. It's like 7:30. I'm just not braining right well.
So I'm not sure how many orbs are lit on Shroom Bobby and Deadpulse. Definitely have potentially 3 coming up here for, or no, that's right. I'm thinking it's left to right. It's top and bottom. So that's why I'm looking at I'm looking across, and I should be looking up and down.
Yeah. Problem is, these guys all menu so quickly, it's kind of hard to tell which one's which sometimes. Oh my goodness. Did that Tia just straight up death blow that ninja? I didn't see if there was a damage on there, I just saw dead. Alright, so it looks like Luffy and Shroom have Earth and Fire lit, and Devious and Deadpulse have Earth lit.
Okay. And potentially Tia air lit if he can make it through this Tia fight.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that is Death Touch from Tia. Sweet Christmas.
Very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you grind to get level 8, Brack?
Would level 8 Brack even really help? Because honestly, it's the, hey, look, you've been touched. You did. At this point, you just really gotta hope that you can, get those ruse stacks up, which, I mean, yeah, That ninja is probably well over evade cap now, but now you just gotta hope that there's not a lucky hit from Tia.
Cadbird saying Bane sword strats. That's at least on Tia 1, I guess that could be viable.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have to agree though. The Death Touch Tia, kinda evil. I kinda like that. Be better if it were Tia 2, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
We're not ruling that out though. Tia 2 could still have Death Touch. Come on, Tia 2, you know you wanna.
Or Germadeuses.
Ooh, or Tia 2 could have Stone Touch.
Tia 2 just has to hit, you know, for 1,000 damage without a fighter yet. Tia 2 can do Kraken things, and Kraken can do Tia things.
Oh, Kraken will probably do Kraken, or Kraken 2 will probably still do Kraken 2 things, because in these seeds, Kraken 2 has been brutal.
I can imagine with that level of health, there's no good way of getting through that fight, unless you truly are going for the 3 and 256 strats, or whatever it would be on that fight.
Well, it's more of having the 3 and 256 happen to you. Or, you know, just getting absolutely bodied before you get a chance to do anything, because, yeah, tank hits like, or truck hits like truck.
Has there been a instant death on Chaos in this tournament?
I don't think we've seen a Death Touch from Chaos, but we've seen him zap people through ribbons and bane people through ribbons and straight up stomp on people. And the double dragons we've seen in the last 3 matches were really hurty. Like, to the point where I was like, okay, we've got a level 47 black belt, and it's risky. It's been some really tight, really close, really good races.
We definitely could be close tonight, because there has not been any real, you know, advantage or disadvantage with those Mossas. It's not like someone found them and someone didn't. They've all had every opportunity from the start. So.
Yep. And it looks like Shum got bounced out by Tia. That's a feels bad man kind of moment.
Devious going for the carry fight.
Yep. I'm wondering if he's going to replace somebody with that second ninja, because, you know, what about second ninja? Or if he's going to stick with the black belt. Given the level he's at, I personally would think that it would be a not bad idea to replace that black belt with a ninja, because, well, ninja better.
Have they not seen Bahamut? Or are they just choosing not to promote?
They've seen him, but I'm not sure what level Devious is at, but his black belt was not hitting all that great, so he might be a little bit on the low side still. And I blinked and I missed his menu, so I don't know what. Level 18. Okay, so yeah, he could probably take out Bahamut now. Yeah, it looks like Shum is going for an overworld grind in the desert. Not sure that's going to be the best option, honestly. The encounter table has a really long run at the beginning. So, yeah, that's it's not exactly going to be the fastest.
And we have the tough steak, not the juicy steak.
Yeah. All right, and it looks like Devious decided, all right, black belt, you go up there, you act as a blade of meat shield, and let the ninja and the red wizard swing. Because red wizard's going for all the ruse stacks because he can. Black mage is tempering him up, and ninja's just sitting down there, apparently absorbing hits for the red wizard. Yay! Red wizard gets it, but survives. Red Wizard.
Would the fire agamas be better? Question chat. Probably. I mean, you're walking around the desert, you're having to burn off all those encounters, but I'm not sure that who saw the fire agama tile.
That was NUKE Kids on the Block. I don't know if they made note of it, but yeah, that would definitely be a better tile. I mean, the Gersharks on the Q block would also be a better tile, and also, nope, they don't have the cube yet, so they couldn't go check that. That's 3 and 256 who has the cube.
Didn't we see Gersharks at Elfland or something? Somewhere early? Like Elfland Castle, or not? It was
at Northwest Castle.
Castle, okay.
Yeah, at the Q block. Looks like Shum is going to go try and punch himself a Kraken. And Devious has gotten the fire orb lit. Oh, and that was a master behind carry. All right, well, that's even better then. Great thing about that is you replace that black belt with a master, and hey, there you go. You've got a master who's been a master since level 1, so has the 4 MDef growth per level.
Now, when you get a character, are they just leveled to your average party level, or is it your highest party member?
They are, since the EXP is spread amongst everybody in the party, no matter if they're alive or dead or non-extant, everybody is at the same level. Constantly, everybody is at the same level. So, yeah, you pick up a new character, they're going to be up to the same level as everyone else on your party.
Have Kraken 1 down on Shumbabi's side.
Looks like he's making some good progress on there. He's, got somebody who's taking a bit of damage, but that's only the first thief. The recruited ninja seems to be still doing pretty well. Dropping some locks. Popping out that heal 2 shirt, because everybody hurts right now. Or
help some of those fire 2 spells that Kraken's been nice enough to throw out.
Yep. Oh, Kraken, alright, I'm done screwing around, I'm gonna fast. If I punch you, I'm gonna end you.
And now he follows up with fire 2, probably.
Oh yeah, no, old, yeah. Though it did land on the one who was dealing the damage so far. Alright, everybody's fighting now. Kraken, fast, hold, dark.
It's not ink, but may as well be.
Yeah, pretty much. Not a huge amount of damage coming out of these folks, though. Not a huge amount of damage coming out of that Kraken either, though. Eef.
A fast Kraken who only hits for 3 hits.
Yeah.
On a black wizard.
Yeah. Kraken 1, you so sad. Alright, Deadpool's going back to try that Tia again. Hopefully he remembers to, ruse up.
Of note, if Kraken goes down, that will be 4 orbs lit for NUKE Kids on the Block, which Kraken does go down, so that is the 4th orb lit.
And Shumbabi smartly going and stepping on the orb lighting thing before anything else, because, yeah, there have been a few times where it's like, all right, got the fiend down. Go to talk to the person to recruit him and get jumped before you light the orb and then get killed. It's happened enough that I think pretty much everybody in this tournament is now doing that. And
is air the only place that you can't be attacked on the way back?
I've seen it happen in air. I've seen it happen in fire. Seen it happen in earth. Seen it happen in sea. And welcome to the Raiders from Randomania. For those who've just joined us, this is Game 1 of the second semifinal match, or the second of the semifinals matches for the Summer Co-op Tournament 2021. or Summer 2021 co-op tournament. Words are hard. Hey, it looks like Deadpool's got that Tia down. Probably picked up Brack because he's level 28 and or 22 and he's promoted. And that Tia went down real quick like.
So they're just looking for Kraken, and then they'll be on their way to Topher as well, correct?
Yes, and so Luffy has found Gershark Big Eyes in the Hall of Giants. There's not really an explanation per se about, but because you asked about it, we can explain it. So the way that it works is there is a third-party server that's set up and a script that's running through the emulators that the runners are using. What that script does is it keeps track of the key items and the orbs that you found, and when you find a new key item or light a new orb, it sends a ping out to the server and updates it and says, hey, this team number has got this item, and then it sends that out to all people on the team. Additionally, the runners on each separate team are in their own Discord calls, talking, sharing information, and very likely have like a Google sheet opened up between them, and are keeping that updated with interesting finds and things like that. That's a quick and dirty of it.
And I don't know if 3256 has found Kraken. Thanks to Danny or Tracker's notes, we know, put it in chat, we know where Kraken is at.
Yeah, Distracted Mosfet. When one person on a team gets a key item, the other person on the team also will get the key item. There is, a couple of seconds of lag time, but yeah, so that's kind of what it boils down to. And we have two separate teams going at against each other right now. So Luffy and Shumbabi are the NUKE kids on the block, and Devious RNG and Deadpools are Team 3 and 256. And given that they have gotten the crown turn-in, which is the other side of the C-split, I'm pretty sure they probably know where Kraken is.
Well, we saw Deadpulse go to Lefane and turn in the item for the key. They have all the items they need, so I'm not sure if he was just gathering his thoughts, or...
Oh my goodness, another Masa.
4 Masa seed.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm also mildly confused as to why Deadpulse is still touching boxes.
That's what I was trying to figure out too, or why he went for the key item turn-in, but maybe he's just wandering while Devious is planning something. Maybe we'll have to ask.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if... Okay, so Deadpulse hasn't promoted yet either, which is honestly a little bit odd, because he is definitely at the level he should be able to go in and stomp Bahamut now. I don't know, maybe he's just in the mindset of like, I've got a black belt, I don't need to promote. Which, I mean, yeah, technically you don't need to, but it would make things a bit better.
I'm trying to think if there's any items that they could be looking for Topher. They've basically seen all the magic, like the items with magic, right? They know there's not like a fast gauntlet or something like that sitting out there.
Yeah, I believe they've seen all this stuff there, and I mean, they've got enough ribbons. I mean, we've seen like at least 3 ribbons, and God knows they've got enough Masas. I mean, at this point, the Black Mage is probably going to have a Masa.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I could understand if you were just wandering around on Sky 2 to, get the extra fights, because Sky 2 does have some pretty good XP fights, but if you want to grind, don't wander, just grind. Yeah, as Chadbro points out, yeah, Black Mage with Saber and Fast and Masa. That was Core, I want to say race a couple of days ago where we saw that. I know I was in the booth with Melee Wizard for it, and it was a thing that made us both smile.
That would definitely. See, Saber is the equivalent of what is it like? It increases accuracy and damage, right?
It's just damage. It's a little bit stronger than Temper. Oh yes, thank you, Chadbert. That was the Overworld Randomizer showcase. Which, if that sounds interesting to you, yeah, that one was hosted on the Final Fantasy Randomizer Twitch channel, and the VOD is up there. And I'm not sure if it's made it to YouTube yet, but it will soon if it hasn't.
So we have Luffy and Shumbabi. What level do you think you're gonna grind to before we see Topher dive?
At least 40 is what I'm thinking for him.
Think this will be a 50 needed to get through Kraken? That evil of a Kraken, or
No. As long as they've got the Saber Stick, or not Saber Stick, Ruse Stick, or Ruse Sticks, and if they've got an Invis item or Invis 2 item, that'd be even better. I don't remember seeing one of those, but if they do, that would make it even better.
Looks like Luffy has said 42 is good enough.
All right, well, that makes perfect sense. And Shum is also taking off from there, which means I think he's about the same place. So they are gonna go pick up some spells, maybe.
Didn't buy any heal pots, which I know that's bit me before.
Yeah, they'll probably pick up heal pots at Corneria or something. Looks like Luffy's gonna go, well, shopping here, I guess.
That works.
Get the heal pots here. All right, well, that is a perfectly cromulent decision to make. Yes, I say that because I like using that word. Picking up Nuke and Warp, that makes sense.
How many charges would they have on at level 42? 3?
4 or 5, I think.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly the spell levels because my brain just has not bothered retaining those.
I'm guessing 42 was a magic number for the spell charges, because that's not a magic number for the Black Belt, correct?
It is the hits for the Black. All right, so we see Carrie has at least a nuke, so does Kraken. Lich has Cure 4 and is a speed bump. Chaos we don't care about, but Chaos had the crack there, and Tia had neither nuke nor crack nor Cure 4. Wah, wah. But at least we saw a nuke on Carrie, and that Tia could have Swirl and Tornado and Blaze and all the other skills.
The non-elemental nuclear nuke.
Yeah.
And it is Double Dragons tonight, so we're looking at, what is it, Carrie and Tia, right?
Yes, Carrie 2 and Tia 2. And I'm... Oh wait, Kraken is underneath the Oxyale. Danny has posted that in our notes, which suddenly makes sense as to why they haven't found Tia yet, because they haven't found the Oxyale, or they haven't found Kraken yet, because they haven't turned in the crystal. So yeah, that's what's going on there. That's probably why they're still touching boxes. They're hoping that it's loose. It looks like Shum is making the world trip to pick up all the ribbons. And we see Lich 2 on Luffy's screen right now.
Gotta give this Lich 2 a little more respect than you normally would, but time will tell whether or not he's just a glorified speed bump.
And speed bump.
Glorified speed bump. Will Carry 2 be any harder?
Well, Carrie 2 did have that nuke behind her, and she did have some decent-looking stats, too. Which, for those of you who were curious about the bats, when Luffy walked in, he, talked with the bats, who I've affectionately come to nickname the stat bats. There's a flag on which will allow you to, or allow them to get information about the fiends, and it's a pretty handy flag, I'm not gonna lie. With this instance, it'll show you the rating on a scale of 1 to 10, how tough they are for hit points, number of hits, their attack, the evasion, and the defense. And at 118.04, we've got Shum in on Toph as well. So we've got Nuke Kids on the block, both on their way through right now.
Carry looked to have a decent amount absorbed. That was 7 hits with the Massive for only 389.
Yeah, Carry 2 looked to be a little bit on the thick side. We see a Temper, we see a Swing, 6 hits for a decent amount of damage, and Fast coming out just after the nick of time, because why should Fast actually cast in time? Nuke for 191. 8 hits, 285. Carry 2 turned into pace by Luffy. Moving on to the water floor.
Time to see if Kraken will be the gatekeeper of Topher, or the gatekeeper of Topher, because there's really nothing else left other than Tia.
Well, and Tia did have some pretty good hit points and such on her, so, Tia could be proven to be a little difficult as well.
Didn't see any Nuke Medusas either walking up here. Not to say they didn't have it.
No, but they are going to have to get through those trance lobsters on the seafloor, which, I mean, there was only one in that pack this time.
Do you make the long walk over to the Masa chest?
No, got enough of them right now. Alright, and we see Kraken 2 being pulled. Alright, we got Ruse, we got Lock. Nuke first round from Kraken. Ooh, man. Vivi getting hit for by that nuke for 346. Alright, we see 7 hits for a decent amount of damage. I did not see how much, though.
Over 1100. And
right.
Welcome, other raiding party. You're just in time to see the Kraken 2 fight.
Yep. Welcome, Karant. And Shum Bobby going up against Lich right now. Just disrespecting Lich 2 because it's Lich 2. It's buffed. It's still Lich. Alright, down goes Vivi. That's one mage down by Kraken. And there's nary a hint of life catchers on Luffy's side, so he's just gonna have to power on through. Which honestly just means that, he can move a ribbon to somebody else if, Vivi was wearing one.
The question, Chet, how does he have that much money? It's due to the fact that we have flags on that doubles the money every orb. So he was at, what, like 6x money with every flag added up?
Yeah, it's a 100% modifier per orb lit, so you get 5 times the amount of cash. And they were grinding on Gersharks and Big Eyes in the Hall of Giants. Whole bunch of Gersharks and Big Eyes fell at their feet. Alright, I saw an Ice 3 out of Tia there. Doing some damage, and an Ice 2 because why not tickle them? 5 hits, 133 out of the Ninja. Punch, 8 hits for 802. Alright, Black Belt's getting online, tempering it up some more, because why not? More punch, 8 hits, 658. Swing, 3 hits, damage not seen. Might want to save some of those tempers. Yeah, do something else like nuke. That's fine. Fire 3 from Tia. Alright, so negligible damage because of all of the ribbons. Nuke coming out 123. Swing 4 hits 120. Ninja not doing so strong right now. Punch 7 hits 1085. Down goes Tia 2. And Luffy's gonna shotgun some potions and then head on up to the Topher, or to the Chaos fight. Whereas Shumbabi gets jumped by a seafood party platter right in front of Kraken. Or right after Kraken. Nope, right in front of. Alright. Alright, and at 122.40... 58? 47. Yeah, I'm like, alright, 122.40. Okay, quit menuing, man. Alright, 122.52. First Chaos fight, which is Double Dragons. Alright, so it looks like we had a Lit 2 coming out of carry. We have a Punch coming out. 8 hits, 937 onto that carry to Sweet Christmas. But down goes the Black Mage. Bodied round 1. No
as long as
fast
that master stays up.
Yep. Alright, that's 2 stacks of Roosin on the Ninja. That Ninja's going to be pretty evasive at this point. And he does have some Saber and Temper. So, yep, Ninja going to be buffing himself up. Master just about down, because Master has no evade right now. But that's what the Ninja's for. Alright, punched, carried down. Third Saber out on the Ninja. Tia smacks down that Master. Ninja swings, 1 hit for 183. 5 hits for 504 or 509 this round. 3 hits, 250. 1 hit for 183, Fire 3 doing nothing much. T-Mat trying to stop, nothing. 2 hits, couldn't see the damage on that one. 3 hits, 193, so it's not exactly the most damaging Ninja at this point. But it's also really evasive, so T-Mat is having a lot of trouble hitting. T-Mat is really at this point just relying on crits to actually hit, or, you know, spell damage to do negligible damage. I don't think Tia's gonna survive this fight. Trying the Desperate Rub. Failing on that. 3 hits for 32. Yeah, Ninja not hitting so great right now either. Honestly, I probably would have gone with a Katana over the Masa on that Ninja, even though the Katana rolled down, because you still have the higher crit chance on the Katana. And, ooh boy, Ninja on a knee. Oh, Ninja, you might want to start slamming some potions. Oh, and wiped out at 124.58. Ouch.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but that one Tia crit that came through for almost 300 damage definitely hurt that Ninja's chances with the magic. Just ate away the rest.
Yeah. And honestly, I mean, when I saw that Ninja go down to 60, I was like, okay, you know there's some more Fire 3s, Ice 3s, Lit 2s and stuff coming out. Well, it did have, that Ninja did have
that was that
6
max,
stacks of evasion. It just got critted. But, I mean, honestly, at that point, I personally would have reverted to drink strats. Now, that being said, Luffy and Shum did take me out of this tournament, so my advice is suspect.
Yeah, I mean, the potion's gonna heal what? Is it? It's still 30, right?
It's a variable amount. I've seen it heal as low as 15.
Okay, so it doesn't have the set amount then on this, because it's equivalent then to a cure, I guess, cure 1 spell.
Yeah, it can be pitifully low, unfortunately.
So, I guess you'd be praying for the Tia to not hit you, but to attack you. Yeah, I don't know. A and pray might have been the way to go, and he just, failed the dice roll on that.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly, because I knew that Tia wouldn't have been hitting me that much, I would have probably started chugging potions. But Shumbabi has dropped that carry and is using the 2 ninjas to temper up that black belt. 3 hits for 324 onto that Tia, because Tia is still super dodgy. And looks like busting out the Lock Helm. Punch, 7 hits, 1018. Nice hit. Lock Helmet coming out. Temper going out afterwards, because why not? Lock Helmet, and Punch. Ice 2, 71, 40, negligible damage. 8 hits, 876. Tia, stop dodging so much. Ninjas go, you don't get evade anymore. Busting out a fire 3, doing some chip damage. Punch, 10 hits, 1549. Get your G's out in chat at 127.20. We have our first finisher in Shumbabi. And it looks like 3 and 256 have finally turned in that Oxyale and will probably be going to find Kraken here very shortly. Where Luffy is back onto carry 2.
Luffy just hoping for a little bit better luck on not having the master go down, which in the third slot, it seems like they always go for the third slot, but can you get the RNG lock, or is that only for the chaos fight?
I would be lying if I said I knew. I have never successfully pulled that one off.
Okay. Does anyone in chat know if that works on Double Dragons?
All right. Luffy through and back onto the water floor. Speak of the devil, and there go the waters. Luffy just speeding on through, hoping to avoid running into a giant pack of lobsters, whereas Deadpulse is about to go check and see what's in that on-rack dungeon and find Kraken. And probably go beep.
Luffy hoping Kraken doesn't do Kraken things and target the one person you want to keep alive.
Yeah. Alright, we got a fast coming out, and we have a nuke coming out immediately, getting a really high roll on that ninja, but not super high on the rest of them, which is good news for him. We've got Lock 2, we've got fasts, we've got ruse, more ruse, and now it's ruse, punch, temper, temper. Temper, temper, temper. Punch, 5 hits, 1141. Oh yeah, that's doing some much better damage now. Ice 2 coming out, doing Ice 2 things, taking Shu down a little bit, but, not too shabby. Alright, looks like we have Nuke, punch and stab coming out. Punch, 5 hits, 1277. Everybody's through Kraken 2 now. Or everybody on Luffy's team, at least. And it looks like Deadpool's popped out to probably drop a house before going back in to take on that Kraken 1 again.
Now, since both runners have to complete, they still haven't seen the fact that Shumbabi's finished, correct?
Correct. They do not know that Shum has already cleared Double Dragons. And it looks like Devious is also potentially going for Kraken, because why not go for the double kill? I mean, there is no kill like overkill. That's why there are black belts.
Targeting the master again.
Yep. Oh man. Vivi down to 3 hit points. I fear that black belt, or that black mage, is probably not going to be long for this world, because we know this is cast-happy Kraken. Alright, swing, 3 hits, 237. 6 hits, 540. Down goes the master. Nuke for 175. Nuke for 143. Well, time for the ninja to, earn his keep. Down goes Vivi. So it's Nami and Shum who are all that's left.
I think you're going to reset at this point, knowing you're up against the Double Dragons, just the ninja, but he continues to press on.
He hopes springs eternal. That's all I can think. And hey, 4th orb has been lit for 3 and 256 at about the 131 mark. And there's the reset. And yeah, it looks like Devious RNG has not taken out Bahamut, but they have just found that Hall of Giants tile. Deadpool's going, wait, armor. Armor is useful.
I can equip this.
Because, doesn't matter if you're down to 1 person. You're getting the same XP no matter what.
Not too many levels needed to grind there on Devious's part. Looked like he was up to 36.
Yeah, he'd been wandering around doing some monster murder whilst they were also hunting for that Kraken.
So, assuming we see another wipe, not that I'm hoping for it, but assuming we did see it, we might have at least 2 of the runners in there at the same time.
Yeah, might have ourselves a little bit closer race, which I'm always here for. Always here for the close races. All right, so a little bit of a smack, and then a Quad X takes out at least a shark. All right, level 38 on Devious's side, getting a big fat ball of XP from those sharks and eyes.
Interesting that on 3 and 256 side, they chose not to promote.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an oddity, because I know that they couldn't get... I don't think they could get both Nuke and Warp on that Black Mage at the current level it's at, or at the current promotion thing.
You're locked out of, what, 8?
Well, you're entirely locked out of 8, and you can get the first slot of On-Rack and the second slot of Gaia.
And
Which
we
would
know
be...
that both of them are at the same shop, so that was Nuke, wasn't it, that's available?
Yeah, so they could get Nuke and Hold. And the Red Wizard could get Nuke. Or Red Wizard could get Nuke.
Red Wizard on Dead Pulse, but not on Devious.
Yeah, the Red Mage kind of tops out much earlier. Red Mage can't learn any 6 or 7 spells and can only learn top slot 5 of white and black and bottom slot 5 black.
And I can't remember what any class can do, even the early levels. I just scroll over them and see if they raise their hand, then I know I'm good.
I was looking at my cheat sheet. I am not gonna lie.
So Luffy through the carry fight is on to Kraken for the 3rd time.
Yep, Kraken 2, round 3.
Do we see an instant punch out of the Master?
I know, right? I have to wonder if he's going to swap that Ruse Stick over to the Master or anything along those lines.
The Master has been doing all the work, basically. That Ninja's just there for meat shield.
Yeah, Ninja's there to try and dodge tank, which, you know, it's good to be in that position because the Ninja is really evasive. But that only works when Kraken doesn't decide to, you know, smack someone else. Looks like Devious might be going to go punch himself a dragon. Yeah. He gonna go murder himself in Bahamut. Alright.
It'd be an easy fight at his levels.
Oh, yeah. Alright, down goes Kraken. Everybody's alive again. Let's see if Tiamat will accept that, or Tiamat will go, no. I believe he has that Heal 2 shirt. I don't know if it would be... Well, it wouldn't be really doing enough against the nuke, but if it's on one of the mages, it might not be a bad idea just to have one of them toss it out just to keep health up a little bit. Once you've got the setup done, though.
My opinion would be just keep throwing nukes.
That's true, that's true.
Because that Tia's either going to punch the Master out or he's not.
Yeah. Everybody casts Temper on the Master. Tia goes for a swing on the Master, takes it down by 400 hit points. Master swings 10 hits, and I didn't see the amount of damage, but I saw that it was at least 500.
545.
Hey, and Devious RNG going, hey, I can get life too. Hot damn.
That could make a big difference.
Yeah. Ooh, down goes Master again.
Yeah, I told you, see? Tia's doing Kraken things.
Yeah.
Kraken's doing Tia things.
Yeah. Oof, down goes Vivi again. Are you going to reset, Luffy? Yep. All right. And fourth try, 137.30.
And I know myself at this point would be super tilted. Of course, I'm not good in the tournaments, and these runners are, so he might have a little bit cooler head than I would at this point.
I would be flustered. I wouldn't be quite at tilted yet. It would be real close, though. Though I do also have to admit, I would be sacrificing one of the black mages, and I would be moving my master down to slot 3 or 4 at this point. Hey, and it looks like he finally put on one of those katanas. Good.
Yeah, I think I would back row the master and give him the ruse stick and just let the ninja take the first punch and be gone.
I would keep the ninja with the ruse stick, but I would definitely back row the master. Because that ninja needs like one cast of ruse or so, and it's good to go. All right, and Devious entering into Topher at the 138.36 mark.
And we have a race.
Yep, and Deadpool should be finishing up his grind real soon here. I can't tell what level he's at because he's, not healed, but I know he's getting up there pretty high.
To be fair, he has got extremely unfortunate with the way T has been targeting that master, but, you could definitely change the strategy up a bit to improve the odds.
Yeah, that's what I would definitely be doing at this point. And Bacon, yes, it is the first team to finish. Both members have to beat Double Dragons to actually finish us out. And Lich 2, doing Lich 2 things and going down easily. Deadpool's going, wait, wrong side of Titans.
Did he take the armor off the master? Or did he forget to do that?
I have nary a clue.
I think he might have forgot to remove the armor.
Depending upon the armor he's got on the master, it might behoove him to actually leave it on. Because if that master has a ribbon on, it's not quite extraneous. Because, well, it never hurts to actually have the backup immunity in addendum to the actual high M-Death. And at 140.15, Deadpulse is also in Toph.
Something that I learned the hard way, and I had one of the veteran runners point this out to me, is if you equip the ribbon, your defense goes to 1. If you only equip the ribbon on the master.
Oh yeah, no, when you equip a ribbon, it is only 1. You go in full when you're equipping a black belt, or you leave them naked.
Yeah.
And Panther knows to answer the question as to how it's co-op. The orbs and key items are shared. The runners on each separate team are in a call with each other and have a document, most likely, keeping track of where the entrances lead to, if there's anything of note there, like items or grind tiles. And it only matters when the team finishes.
And at this point, they do not know Shumbabi has finished, so they haven't seen a dot done or anything like that to put any additional pressure on them if you're, for the 3 and 256 side. Of course, Luffy knows from his teammate that he has finished, 20 minutes ago or so.
Yeah, Luffy was the first one in and the first one to the Double Dragons, but RNG did RNG things, and he lost his master early, and the ninja couldn't quite withstand the nickel and dime damage of the spells from the remaining Tia 2. And at 42, depending upon what the full suite of armor was, for example, if they were wearing fire armor or flame armor or ice armor, I believe the default absorb on those is 36. And if you give them a shield, then that's another, 10, which right there, you're already above the 42. And then if you, toss on the ribbon, which, it's, 1 at minimum, I think, but these ribbons roll down 1, so that's, it's just 1. So, you're still looking at pretty good armor set there, with all the elemental defenses that come within.
So you have Luffy through the Kraken fight, Devious probably about to finish it up here. Not quite. 1,000 damage shouldn't finish him off.
And Deadpool's on the water floor. This is where we get to the close part. And this is where we have seen some of the best parts of these races come in. If one person on one team is finished, but the other team is also in Topher, and it's kind of a, 2-to-1 race. You gotta finish them both up.
You hate to see it, but at the same time, the Kraken thing again, he just goes straight for that master no matter what slot he's in.
Yeah, but at least it's still alive. And hey, all 4 party members through this time. Time to shotgun some potions and move his way onto the double dragons again. With Devious RNG is gonna be hot on his tail here, because he is punching his way through this Tier 2 right now. But yeah, if Topher does Topher things and Luffy gets eaten again, this could easily go to 3 and 256.
Luffy has the pressure too of having gone through this so many times, so hopefully he gets, takes a second or two to think about his strats and make sure he's equipped right.
All right, verifying everything. Oh yeah, that master is equipped for bear with respect to armor. Like, armor in every slot, and it was not bad armor either.
Was that steel it was wearing?
It may very well have been, yeah. Which, it means that evasion suffers a lot, but the absorb is just mighty. Wow, and Tiamat just immediately identifying the threat and going for it on Luffy's side, just smacking that master for 500 something damage.
You might consider just throwing nukes at this point since they're both up.
Ooh, nuclear from Carrie, taking the master down to a knee. Tiamat finishing it off. Ooh man, and we've got Devious in there too now. Woohoo! Ice 3 coming out, doing 100 damage or so. All right, 6 hits, 148. You best get temperament on that ninja.
Nukes, Luffy, throw those nukes.
Yeah, that. Oh, and just Vivi just absolutely getting deleted by one of the dragons. All right, 11 hits, 400 points of damage, or 400-ish points of damage. Start tossing the. All right, yeah, make sure you get the fast out. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't have fast already cast on it. Oh, already did, I guess. Okay, good. Just doing that as a preventative, or maybe he meant to cast Lock 2 and mismenued. Oh no, and Deadpulse is getting crackened hard. And Luffy out, back in at 146.07.
Getting that unlucky crit through the evade stack again.
Yep. And Deadpulse with his Masa swinging Red Wizard at 10 hit points, fighting Kraken, hoping and hoping. Oh. And as Darkmoon's pointing out, he's on a crit loop. It's a small damage crit loop, but it is a crit loop. For those of you unfamiliar with what crit loop means, basically it means that it's kind of got the game trapped in a loop. The same actions are repeating over and over. So Kraken is swinging and missing, and that Red Wizard is swinging and doing 23 points of damage.
As long as he doesn't let go of anybody.
Yep. As long as he doesn't touch anything else. All right, and he's through, and I believe his wizard has life. Life 2 and Cure 3, the only spells.
That's the only spells he needs.
And that was a pro play from Devious. And hey, get your G's out in chat for 3 and 256 with Devious RNG finishing up at 147.08-ish. And that was a truly impressive play out of Dead Pulse there.
I'm not rooting for either side here, but I would not mind seeing another wipe on either side just to make it interesting. You know, you gotta keep it interesting. This has been amazing that, you know, you had a team come back from what seemed like insurmountable odds, but that doesn't mean the underdog has to win either.
Yep. And the thing is, this is only the first of 3 matches. We got another match tomorrow. I believe the match tomorrow is going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and I'm not sure on which channel. Please wait.
Oh, and he gets the same luck, too, with the Master going down, but he does have life, too, so it's not as big a deal for him as long as that red wizard stays up.
Yeah, and it looks like tomorrow's race is going to be on one of the Speed Gaming channels, the channel as of yet to be determined. And that red wizard getting those evade stacks up again, because just in case. Oof, swing and hit.
Just in case looks like what will need to happen.
Yeah, though that ninja, 6 hits, 468, not doing some bad damage. 7-6, 264. 2 hits for 100. Oh, ninja down. All right, well, ruse, crap. 65 damage. Miss. Stop. Oh, no. Down goes Dead Pulse. Ouch. Back in at 148.54. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between, I should say, because we strive to be inclusive here.
Robots watching, Twitch robots.
Swarms of bees in human skin suits, whatever. This is why I have been commentating on so many of these races, because they are just beautiful, beautiful things, and I love catching them like this.
The great equalizer strikes again.
Yep, Topher gonna Topher.
We haven't seen Carrie do anything evil lately, hopefully. Yeah, there we go. Nuclear, those are some low-roll nuclears.
Yeah, well, we saw Carrie Nuclear on the Double Dragon fight on Luffy's last run-through. Ooh. Man, well, Pathernus, I would definitely advise you to, come into the Discord, take a look at it. If you have never actually had gotten through it, because, losing the save file at the end, which I know how disheartening that can be. You can, run through it with our vanilla-ish flag set, which is basically vanilla, but with the fixes in. So, evade actually matters, and the thief can actually, run, and lock actually works, and so does temper and saber and invis.
Dragon Sword actually does additional damage on dragons. Quality of life improvements such as run walk speed.
Yeah. The Vorpal actually being able to crit as opposed to be nothing but a giant disappointment.
You mean it still is a giant disappointment, right?
Mostly, yes. But, at least now it has the potential to actually crit as opposed to how it was in vanilla where it was like, oh, hey, I know what the Vorpal Sword should do because I am a giant geek and I always have been. It's like, yeah, a critical hit should just take its head right off. And yeah, no, that thing hit like a wet noodle.
Gets you attacked by characters I can't mention in the Underdark.
Yeah, we don't care about him. I was thinking more along the lines of, the Snicker Snack. Because I'm weird like that. Anywho, Vivi has been deleted by Kraken too, but, that's just one of the black mages. That's why there's 2 black mages here.
At least it chose the right slot to delete this time. Leave that master up, come on.
Alright, and then Luffy is once again through Kraken 2, whilst Dead Pulse is coming up on Kraken 2 really quickly here. Now, the one good thing about one one fighter or one of the light warriors being dead is that's one less person you have to shotgun potions for. Quote unquote good thing. Alright, here we are with Tia 2 again. We've got some ruse, we've got some lock, and we've got fast. So lock going down. Swing and a miss on that ninja. That's the innate evade. That was before any ruses. 10 hits for 1033. Temper. Swing, temper. Ice 3 coming out doing negligible damage to everyone except for that black wizard. 9 hits, 728. And of course now the tempers come out. Alright, looks like we got another lock, and we got another temper, and we got another punch. Smacking that Tia around. 9 hits for 1612. Tia swings back, hits that ninja for 350 points of damage. Ooh, deleting that black mage again, but 11 hits, 1920. Afterwards, or now it's up to the double dragons again.
Come on, switch that ruse stick.
I don't know exactly how much hit points that Tia has, but it's a lot.
Yes, do it. There we go.
Yeah, at this point, I do not disagree with this change. I agree with it, I would say, I guess. Oh man, Deadpool's through Kraken, getting jumped by some Wizhags, Gersharks. Alright, 2 hits, 18, or 187 on that ninja. We got a ruse coming out from the, or on that, angry pirate thing. I just lost words, apparently.
Master.
Thank you. 7 hit, 711 carry. Tempers coming out. Filling up that thing with as much tempers. Nuclear from carry, leaving the ninja at 51 hit points. Black belt is needing to ruse a little more, I think. Drink strats. Deleted ninja. 6 hits, 1247. Down goes carry. Tia 2 swings, 2 hits, 207. More ruse. Ruse, ruse, ruse. Alright, that is full evade. 5 hits, 906. 5 hits, 667. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. 4 hits, 854. 4 hits, 600 something, I think there. I didn't quite see clearly. Ice 2 coming out, doing a little bit of chip damage. 5 hits, 948. Get your GGs out in chat at 154.50. Let me take a look and see about the official race time on that one. Alright, so the official race time was Nuke Kids on the block at 154.52. So get your GGs out in chat. And the little bing in my ear means that we are joined by somebody. Let me scroll on down and see who joined us.
Oh,
I'm just moving them.
Thank you. I was like, I know I didn't move myself in here, but Shoom Bobby here. Hello.
Well, howdy, Shoom, and GGs. That was really well done.
Thank you.
And,
that was really rough.
GG's, Luffy. That was a clincher.
Was that as bad for you guys as it felt for me?
Oh no, it was amazing for us. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that made it very interesting to watch.
Yeah, that was a great race.
That Temple of Fiends was just, I mean, to be a fly on the wall in our voice chat and hear the sorrow coming out of my voice, knowing that I'm dying left and right was crazy.
Yeah, you had some real bad luck on that one, but you got through it, and that was a thing. And it looks like Deadpulse is also in the same situation you were, though I'm not sure if he's got the ruse stick on that black belt, and he's, well, still a black belt, not a master. All right, 4 hits, 542 onto that Tia. 4 hits, 366. Swing and a miss by Tia. Stop coming out missing. 5 hits, 548. Swing and a miss, 4 hits, 118. Don't think he got enough temper stacks on that master, or that black belt there, but got enough ruse stacks at least. So 4 hits, 542. Tia is seemingly just swinging rather than casting all the little chip damage. Well, speak the devil, and there comes one of the spells. 4 hits, 118, and down goes Tia 2.5, I guess. So get your GGs out in chat for 3 and 256, finishing up at 157.04. So we'll be dragging them in as well here shortly. But yeah, before we pull them on up, or before they come on up, Luffy, Shum, congratulations on that. This was a really tight race between everyone here, and
Thank you for making it interesting, Luffy.
yeah,
You're welcome.
I had a question and I entirely forgot it. And we're also joined now by Deadpulse and Devious, so GG's to you guys. That one was stupidly close.
GG's, guys.
Yeah, good game.
Yeah, GG.
So, all right, Deadpulse, I remember at least the one question I had for you. How do you accomplish that black magic that is the crit loop there? Because what you did with that red wizard, stuck at 10 hit points, doing 23 points of damage, was amazing.
You're saying crit loop. I don't think that was a crit. But yeah, as soon as I saw that I hit that, I had two choices: either reset out or just try, because I think I only had maybe 1,000 hit points left. I decided to try, and that might have actually cost us. But you got to go for it. You're on Kraken 2. You have an ability to kill it. You have life 2, so you can bring your party up. There's no way that I was going to give that up.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard from somebody once that you double down on bad decisions.
You are not wrong.
Sometimes
did
you
quite a bit of
triple and
that.
quadruple down on bad decisions.
I'm pretty sure that red mage the arms are ready to fall off just based off of that. And then I almost did it again on Tiamat 2.
Yeah, we saw that. At least Tia 2 you managed to get through, or was that when you wiped? I don't remember.
No, I wiped on Tia 2 that time.
Oh, yeah.
I was fishing for another loop.
Yeah, now I remember, because Tia 2 actually used some of the spells that it had. Which, is what happened to Luffy on his first dive down to the Double Dragons. Had it down
How many wipes did you guys have?
I think we ran out of fingers for Luffy.
Yeah. Shum popped through on his first dive, and I was 2 minutes ahead of him. And then I must have wiped 5 or 6 times to either Tia 2 or the Double Dragons. It was just terrible.
Yeah,
You kept doing Kraken things and taking out your master. I was hoping you would maybe ruse the master at some point. Were you trying to keep the ninja alive for the Double Dragon fight?
I was, and then that last dive, when I finally got through, it was like, I'm moving the ruse stick, and Shum was like, don't do it. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing it anyway, just because I just can't take it anymore.
Yeah,
We agreed with that decision.
yeah.
It was like, no matter where I put the master, the fiends had a heat-seeking missile for it, whether it was in slot 2, slot 3, it just didn't matter.
Yeah, it was
So,
a master-seeking dragons, and you had you finished on your 5th dive.
okay, yeah, I couldn't remember how many it was.
So, question for both of the teams: how about them Massas?
Pretty good.
I was running out of inventory space for them.
How many did you guys find?
Were there more than 2?
There were
had
4. There were 4.
4.
Well, because
Wow.
there was the one in the last box, but yikes.
Wow.
Congrats on your 3rd masa.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, a lot of good it did me.
Yeah,
Hey, I only needed 1, so.
yeah, and there were 3, 4 ribbons as well.
We found 3.
I only needed 1.
Yeah, I found 3.
Where did you guys end up getting your levels?
I got a lot of them on the Wiz Vamp tile in Earth. So it was the Earth 4 floor at the Crescent Lake entrance.
Mm-hmm.
But then we moved over to Earth 1 Gershark Big Eyes
Okay,
at the on-rack entrance.
yep, same.
So, yeah, really the big thing for us was losing probably 20 minutes figuring out where the Oxio was, and not realizing we hadn't turned in the crystal. So that
Yeah,
kind of when that happened, it was like, emotions were a little rough. But hey, we've got best of 3, so hopefully we'll bring another close one to you guys tomorrow.
I'm hoping for that too, because I love these close races that we've seen for basically all of the last few matches.
Are you guys scheduled already for tomorrow?
I think so. 8
Yep,
o'clock,
8
right?
p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, my internet's scheduled to go out at that point as well. So.
I was not
Perfect.
going to bring that up.
Perfect.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was.
did you follow my request?
No, I entirely forgot it because, heaven forbid, I actually have a memory of things.
Oh my goodness! So I memory hole the crystal. I get into the worst crit loop in the history of this game, and you don't even fulfill my request. What am I still doing up?
Yeah, it's only now that I'm remembering. Oh yeah, you wanted me to refer to you as the man after midnight, I believe.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
You would have
we
had to
had-
convince Dart to put your name as that.
yeah, we had to have a little bit of fun before, while waiting for the internet to reboot. So, the memes were heavy. Though I am a little disappointed I changed Danny's name to Abba, but after Deadpool's asked to be referred to Man After Midnight, I had to switch out the misspelling of Danny's name for my man Deadpool's. So
He's a true friend.
I try.
Any final thoughts, I'm assuming? Unless you have any additional questions?
I can't remember questions that I had. This was just one of those races where it came down so stupid close that I just got caught up in things, and everything else I had in my head just flew right out.
I guess we'll start with Shoom, since you probably have had 30 minutes or so to think about what you want to say.
I spent about 27 of those talking to my partner, trying to calm him down, really. But yeah, no, this was a seed that exists, and we got through it. Hopefully tomorrow, well, I don't know that I want it to be kinder. I want it to be just as entertaining. I think that we handled it for the most part the way that we were supposed to, and sometimes Randomizer is going to be random. But hopefully we have slightly more preparation tomorrow, and we can do it on fewer than 4 or 5 attempts. But I am looking forward to tomorrow's match, because this one, I mean, when I tell you I was up at 6 in the morning in anticipation of tonight, because this is we've got some really great competitors in Deadpools and DVS, and I'm like really excited to be head to head with them.
Devious looked like you had some things to chime in.
Oh no, I was yawning because I was up at 6.
Okay,
Good
I
old
take it back
school
then.
pre-service. Shoom was just reminding me I gotta be up early again. Yeah,
Womp womp.
that's it. I was legit just yawning to be like, I get you, Shoom. I would, yeah. But I was also looking forward to tonight. I knew it was gonna be close, so yep, yawning again.
Deadpulse, how about you?
I don't think that's my name.
Nice.
Okay. Luffy?
That was stressful, but the seeds are always fun. I really enjoy these flags. I think they play very well to co-op. Speedboat, best boat. Thank you for my partner for talking me down for the last 30 minutes from the ledge I was standing on, and hopefully tomorrow night is just as entertaining and we can have just as much fun. Like you said, DVS and Deadpulse are great competitors. I've been looking forward to this matchup as well, so looking forward to tomorrow night.
Something after midnight, I don't remember.
You know what? Close enough. Luffy, Shubabi, it is a privilege to be taking on such excellent competitors as yourselves. I hope that we give you a run for your money in the coming days, plural. You see what I did there? I'm throwing it down. We're going to win tomorrow. We're taking this to game 3, and we're going to have the worst seed you have ever seen rolled for week 3. Or for day 3, whatever.
We can only hope.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
you tease me with a good time, buddy. That sounds fun.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to be rooting for 3 and 256 tomorrow, because I want a game 3, damn it.
But seriously, GG's guys, I'm super excited for you, and we will see you tomorrow.
Hey, did you want to do the wrap up?
Sure, I'll go ahead and I'll wrap us up. So, if you liked what you saw tonight, come follow us at the Discord. As whilst the game can be kind of mean, the community is actually really quite nice. And big shout outs and thanks to our runners. You should all go give them a follow. Thank you to Danny3883 for keeping tracking and keeping us honest on things and reminding us of things that we had forgotten. And thanks to my co-commentator, Fiend of Pub Session. Go give them all a follow. And I also realized I forgot to thank Darkmoon for restreaming on this, because honestly, if it weren't for Darkmoon restreaming, we'd just be commentating over a blank screen. That's kind of boring. And thank you to RPG Limit Break for letting us bogart your channel for the past couple of hours. So I have been Hate the 13th, and with that, I bid you an adieu and wish you a good evening.